Welcome to your class plan for tweens and teens, all about self-compassion. And so, setting the scene and playing some nice, gentle music to set the tone for your class. Encouraging the children to come in and to bring something that is special to them, whether it's a necklace, a crystal, something that they are contributing to, they are giving to create a sacred space. So a way of adding, contributing to this community that we're creating. So perhaps when you create the room, get the mats in a circle, and then you can get them to come in whilst the music's playing, to really slowly come in, quietly come in, to place down their sacred thing in the center, and then have a group of crystals which they can choose from. Could even be flowers, could be anything like this. In this class plan, we're going to be doing crystals. So encouraging the children to come in and to take the crystal. Once they've given, so it's that giving and receiving, to coming to lie on their mats, in their shavasana, wrapping themselves with a blanket, perhaps placing their crystal on their heart, or they can hold it in their hands as they wait for the rest of the class to enter. And so you're starting them in that rooted grounding space, wrapped around, safe and secure and connected to the ground. And then once everybody's arrived, turning off the music and slowly getting up. So I would recommend those of you to join me in my class today. So once you are ready, slowly rolling over to the right side. And then coming up into a comfortable seated position. And so once everybody's up, getting them to stand up as we come into our embodiment practice. And so this is the one we did with picking up the rocks. And so getting them to get into their body. So let's all practice. If you haven't practiced with me before, this is a good opportunity to practice picking up those rocks and placing them away as we get into our bodies. A nice way to embody the movement. Pick up all of those rocks. Feel that deep squat as you come down. Rooting your feet into the ground and finding a place to move the rocks out of your way. And then coming to sit down in your easy pose. Connecting your hands in your root chakra mudra as we begin the class with the root, connecting the root and the heart in this self-compassion, love workshop or class today. So coming first of all into our breathing to settle us into our bodies as well. So coming into root chakra breathing, which is we're going to breathe into our lower belly, into our chest, open the shoulders, and then out of the lower belly, out of the heart, and just let the shoulders relax. Breathing in, lower belly, heart, chest, breathing out, lower belly, heart, let the shoulders relax. Breathing in, you can close your eyes as we take the final 2 breaths. Breathing in, lower belly, heart, open the shoulders. Breathing out, lower belly, heart, shoulders relax. Breathing in, lower belly, heart, shoulders. Breathing out, lower belly, heart, shoulders. Taking this opportunity, if your eyes are closed, to close them now. Focusing your mind on your breath. And then taking this opportunity as we sit in stillness to think about what it is that you do for self-care. Perhaps you do many things. Perhaps you can't think of anything. Maybe it's something you want to do. something you want to do to bring into your life that is a form of self-care for you. Maybe that's walking in nature, it's cooking, baking, dancing, hanging out with friends, family, maybe even playing some video games. Thinking about what is your favorite thing, what is your favorite thing that makes you feel good about yourself. I'm just taking a few moments here to think about what that is. And then gently opening up your eyes. And so, in our sharing circle, we're going to be going around, and I'd like you to share what it is that is your favorite thing to show yourself love and care. And for me, my favorite thing is to dance. I love to dance to show my self-care. So going around in the circle, everybody has an opportunity to share their name and what it is that is their favorite thing to show self-care. And then moving forward or moving onwards into the next part of our class, we're going to do some gentle, loving warm-up. So coming into your cat-cow, onto all fours, spread your fingers. We're going to roll the shoulders back as we look up into cat. Round the back as you spread the shoulders, and then gently push back into our child's pose. And then coming up again, so find that flow, breathing in, look up. Rounding back, chin to chest, and into child's pose. One more time, breathing in, coming into cat. Breathing out, noticing as you move, coming back to child's pose, where it is you feel it in your body. Coming back. And from here, we're going to very, very slowly move into a different part of meditation. And so what we're doing here is we're going to incorporate the flow and the groundedness. So using the cat-cow, but to open up the heart. So the practice here is the root. It's our hips and our chest. So we want to warm up those parts of the body. So we're going to lift the right leg up. Stretch it out, maybe even do some circles with that right foot. And then from there, we swing the leg out, bring the foot to the ground. We reach the arms up, deep breath in. We bring the hand towards the foot as we come into our gate. And then come all the way up, and then slowly bring the hands down, send the leg back and down. Let's do the other side. So lifting that left leg up to the sky. Do some circles with that left foot, one way, and then the other way. Opening it out to the side, bring the heel down to the ground, toes are up, reach the arms up, and over to the side as you stretch. Look up under your underarm, and back down, send the leg back, and to the ground. Now, to make it a little trickier, let's lift the right leg up to the sky, do some circles with the foot. Now lift the left arm to the sky. From there, we reach the right leg, left arm out, bring it down, reach those arms up, coming over to your gate pose as you stretch, and up and down. Leg back and down. One more time, the other side. Left leg up to the sky, do some circles. Left foot the one way, and then the other way. So reach the right arm out. Squeeze that belly in. Left leg out, right arm out. Heels down, toes up, arms up, gate pose. Left arm down as we reach the side. And then come all the way back down. And coming to sit onto our knees as we take a moment just to connect back into the breath. So we're going to move into, as we're talking about the rooting and the heart opening, these are the flows that we're going to do. So we're going to come into our warrior pose, which is about strength. And it's about grounding, it's about rooting. So starting out, coming into our warrior one. Right foot forward, left foot back, reach the arms up to the sky, look up to the sky. So you can intertwine the thumbs and finger, intertwine the 3 fingers and then the thumb and the pointy fingers reaching to the sky. Up, 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 up. And then open up into warrior 2. Looking to the front middle fingers, we reach forward, we stretch it back, coming into reverse warrior. And from here, we move into our side angle. So gently rest the right arm, stretch that left arm to the front, looking to that left arm. Lowering the hand down, both hands down, come onto the back toes. We're going to come back to that giving and receiving. As we come up, now coming into what we call a water flow. So you open your shoulders, bring the middle fingers to touch as you look up, and you pretend like you're holding a big sort of thing of water, whether it's a bucket of water, a pail of water, and then, so we're receiving, now we're going to give. So we straighten the leg, and we bring both of our arms together. Hands are outstretched as you give, so we receive as we breathe in and look up. Open chest, stretch into hips, breathe out. Let's do that again, deep breath in, and big breath out. And then let's come to all the way up, so we lift the back knee and step forward, and let's do the other side, right leg back. Warrior 1, back foot flat, reach those arms to the sky, look up. Breathing deep. Strong, brave, and bold. Open out into warrior 2. Reaching those arms forward, nice and strong, connected to the ground through the feet. We reach forward and we stretch it back, coming into reverse warrior as we look to the top hand, and then left arm down, right onto the sky, reaching forward as we look to that hand. Breathe, and then bring both hands to the ground, framing the foot, bring the back knee down. So coming into that water flow, so we're holding that big bucket of water, and then we are giving it, flex the toe. So we are receiving, and we're opening our heart, and we are giving. And we are receiving, we open the heart, and we give. And then we bring the hands down, step the leg back into downward dog. Because from here, we're going to get down to the ground, where we're going to come into our lizards, opening the hips, connecting to the ground. So step the right leg to the sky, bring the foot towards the bum, stack the hips, open those hips. Step the right foot between the hand, on the outside of the hand. You can step it between and then walk it to the outside as you lower the back knee down and release the toes. So now both hands are inside that right foot in your lizard pose. So we're going to do the gentle variation of this flow first. So opening up those hips, we're going to slowly reach that right arm to the sky as we twist it out. Now walk the right foot in ever so slightly as we lift up into the twist. Bring our hands into the center of the chest. So we're coming into that twist. And then connect the left elbow and relax your shoulders. You're looking forward. Spend just a couple of breaths in the pose as you reach the arms up and bring your hands down to the ground. Step that leg back into downward dog. Alright, let's lift that left leg up to the sky. Bring the foot towards the bum. Stack the hips. High onto your tippy toes. Left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. Lower back knee down. Releasing the toes, stretching into those hips. Feel that nice stretch opening up. So connection of that root, so the hips, and connection of the heart as we lift the left arm to the sky. So we opening the heart. From here, we lift up, twisting it out. Bring your hands into prayer at the center of the chest. Connect the right elbow to the knee. Relax the shoulders. Look behind you and breathe. And then coming forward, reach arms up and bring hands to the ground. Let's step back into our downward dog so that we can do the slightly more energetic variation. So noticing when you move, which parts of your body you are stretching out. So right leg comes up, foot towards the bum, stack the hips. Look underneath the right underarms, high onto those tippy toes as you send the right foot to the outside of the hand. Now, staying where you are here, staying high. Make sure the hips are squared. Enjoying the opening up of those hips, and then send that right arm to the sky. Looking to that top hand. Now from here, gentle bend in the knees. You rise up through the lunge, bring the hands into prayer, twist a little deeper, and bring that left elbow to the outside of the knee. Now you want to make sure your hands are in prayer as you look behind you and breathe. And then looking forward into your lunge, reach those arms up and hand to the ground. Step back into downward dog. And we do the other side. So left leg comes up to the sky. Bring the foot towards the bum. Stack the hips. Lifting high onto the tippy toes. Left foot to the outside of the hand. And we stay high just to enjoy it for a moment or two. And then reach that left arm to the sky. From here, we're going to find that buoyancy, the lightness in the legs as we lift up into our high lunge, bringing the hands into prayer, twisting to the left, and then connecting right elbow to the outside of the knee. Squeeze that belly in. Relax the face, relax the shoulders, and then when you're ready, reach those arms up to the sky, and bring the hands to the ground, step the leg back, and stay where you are here. In your downward dog, coming into your child's pose, knees are wide, feet together as you reach your arms forward, and staying there for 3 breaths, just connecting back to your breath. Noticing how you feel, noticing, keep coming back to that love, that compassion for yourself. How does the body feel? Okay, and then coming up onto all fours. So we're going to start to slow things down. So we're going to come into our cat, then our cow, then the cat again as we reach the right arm to the sky, bring the right arm through, coming into our twisted child pose. So you stretching that right arm to the side, using the fingertips of the left hand to kind of help you go a bit deeper. Stretch those shoulders, opening up the shoulders. Remember, you can breathe and release the breath. Now from here, we're going to look forward as we slide forward into our Sphinx. So opening the chest and the heart, the elbows sit directly underneath the shoulders here. Bring the shoulders back, breathing deep. And then very slowly lower down, push up and back into our child's pose. This time take a slightly different child's pose. Knees are together, arms are behind you, and forehead is on the ground. Relaxing the neck, the head, and breathing deep here. And then let's come up onto all fours. We're going to do the other side. So roll the shoulders back. We look up, breathe in. Cat, rounding, full cow. Rolling as we look up for cat again. And then coming back to center as we lift that left arm high. Then bringing the left arm through as we come into that twisted child. And we're reaching, relaxing here, stretching into that left side of the shoulder. Left shoulder, breathing. Very slowly come to look forward, sliding forward into the Sphinx pose and relaxing those toes, relax the shoulders and breathe. Using these gentle back bends to help us to open up our heart, to focus on our hearts. We're going to push up now into a higher cobra, so just watching those backs. I like to keep my legs wide when I do this to protect my back. And then into a downward dog. As we bring the right leg to the sky and come into our pigeon. So the right knee comes to the right wrist. Right foot comes to our left hip. Stretch the leg back. Look behind you. Now we're going to do sleeping pigeon. So we're going to take a deep breath in and then come down to sleep. So I like to make two fists on top of one another to rest my head and to just relax, making sure you don't have any pain in your knees and you just resting here, deeply breathing. Just a couple more breaths. Slowly pushing yourself up, sitting onto your right bum cheek. Swing the left leg round, left foot to the outside of the right knee, so you're coming into pretzel. So both your bum cheeks should be on the floor. You're going to swing the left arm back. Right arm follows as you connect your right elbow to the knee, looking over that left shoulder into pretzel pose. Enjoying that nice deep stretch. Breathing here. Alright, slowly coming to face the front, arms up. Do a little counter twist on the other side. And then slowly cross the legs, roll forward, jump back, lower down to the ground as you come back into a cobra. Opening that back, breathe, relax the shoulders, pushing back into downward dog. Left leg comes to the sky, bring the foot towards the bum, stack the hips, come into pigeon. Left knee behind left wrist, left foot behind right wrist, stretch right leg back. Breathing deep as you grow, folding forward as you release into that nice, relaxing, grounding pigeon pose. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then very slowly pushing yourself up. When you're done, sitting over to the left. Swing your right leg around. Bring the foot to the ground. Sit nice and tall. You're in your pretzel. Big circle with right arm. Left elbow follows as you look over that left shoulder without straining the neck. And you breathe deep. Breathing in, we reach arms up. Counter stretch to the other side. And come back to center. And from here, we're going to now move on to the next section following in the next video.